Alright, we've arrived. Race time in about 25 minutes. And Ragged Mountain.
Jesus, who's ragged?
You see things are getting organized here. I'm all set. I got all my stuff ready. I'm ready to go. I've got my number on. I've got my stuff in my bags. I'm ready to go. So let's get on with it.
It's race day at the Ragged Mountain Last Person Standing in Berlin, Connecticut.
I slept here overnight. Brought the van in and slept. And now this fire truck here is pulled up.
As you can see from the bags under my eyes, I didn't get much sleep in that van.
Getting ready, getting excited. Trying not to get too excited though. And I'll keep talking to you as we keep going through this thing. It's going to be a long time, so I'll keep coming back. Turns out that's a rescue vehicle in case we get in trouble overnight or at any other time for that matter. All right, everyone, so here we are. We've made it to Ragged Mountain. This race is going to get going in 25 minutes or so, and we are going to be underway for the next, I'm going to be trying to do this for at least 24 hours. So we'll see how that goes. I feel fine physically, feel great. I got all my stuff. I'm ready to go. I just need to get into this and get going. So, I'm going to focus on getting to the start line safely and sanely. I see people bringing their gear up to the start, but I'm only like 50 feet from the start, so I think I'm just going to leave all my stuff in the car. I think that makes me feel more comfortable than trying to organize my stuff up there. I think coming to sit in the car is easy. So that's what I'm going to try and do. And we'll see how that goes for me, see if that's a mistake. Heidi's, my partner's going to get here in, 8 hours or something, probably 6 hours. I'm not even really going to need much refill, on any of my stuff by the time before she gets here. So, which is to say, you can see down here in my bag, I've got all this stuff that I've preloaded. So I just have to take that and pour it into my bottles that I'm carrying with me, and I should be good. That's all pre-mixed Tailwind and Superior, which is an electrolyte that I love. So otherwise all my gear is just kind of laid out, ready to go. And yeah, I just gotta focus. So here we go.
This starting line is from where Michael is away standing this post. You have to be here on the hour every hour. We'll give a 3-minute warning, a 1-minute warning, and a countdown. Once you do the countdown, you need to move forward in a forward-moving position. You move backward to the porta potty to get food, to go to your bag. After that point, you're eliminated. You need to move in a forward direction from our countdown on. 3, 2, 1, go runners! Get them off. Have fun, guys.
What is a last person standing race, you might ask? Well, also known as a backyard ultra, it's a running event which takes place on a shortish loop, in this case 3.1 miles, where everyone has to complete 1 lap per hour. You can't start any lap either early or late. If you don't cross the start line at the top of a given hour, then you've dropped out and are officially a DNF. And it goes like this until there's only one person left. That person just has to complete 1 more lap within the hour than the next to last one did. As the mad course designer Lars Lake says of this format, it's easy until it isn't. I'm going to let my race day self do the talking here, but I'll see you again at the end.
We're still with it. Woo! Thanks.
I see Mark for the North Parent.
Good job. Nordic athlete.
What do we got for time?
8:47.
Nice. Plenty of time. Wow. real quick, right here in the middle of two, right in the middle of the first one and the second one. Just thought I'd... How's it going?
Hey, how are you?
Good. Thought I'd say hi. It was super easy, 13 minutes early. Plenty of time. I'm going to refill my stuff and keep at it. I met the founder of the whole running club 10 years ago, Michael, and walked with him the second half of that loop, which was real fun. We'll talk to him again later. And he's got a lot of experience. And yeah, it's hot and humid, very hot and humid. I'll tell you. Glad there's no sun, but it is sticky and wet. So I'm going to drink a bunch of fluid. I'm going to pack a bunch more up, and then I'm going to hit the road again. Two laps down. Got here actually 2 minutes faster than I did the previous lap. Not intentional. Didn't realize I was going a little fast. I was following some other people. Kind of hard, you know, you end up following people, and it's just because you're chatting with them, so you end up going their pace. Wasn't too fast though. It's fine. We're doing fine. Yeah, I got a few minutes left, so I'll start the next lap. 3 laps down. I've been coming in at almost exactly the same time every lap, so got some time, which is good. Feeling good. I'm excited about this. This is going well so far. It's very humid. Oh my god. Walking here by myself, way at the back of the pack. I realized I can just walk pretty slowly this first 10 minutes up to the viewpoint where I saw the snakes in my practice event, and that's totally fine. There's enough long, straight, flat. Here it's pretty flat and smooth. Just this section right here. There's a fair bit, but it's still uphill. There's quite a bit of it that's not uphill, plenty, and so I can jog those really easily and come in at 45 minutes, which is what I've done the first 3 laps so far. I think I finished 3rd out of the pack, the 2nd and 3rd laps, which is meaningless. I didn't intend to do that, but they kept me on the same pace as I was on the first lap. Here's a section here where I can run. I'm gonna run it. Stick you out like this. I met the founder of the running club that puts this race on. I have to remember what their name is, Connecticut something. I did notice him in the ALTR sign-up page, his photo, because he does seem to be one of the runners here with the longest resume on ALTR sign-up, and so I recognized his face. Yeah, I remembered his first name, Michael. He's pacing very similar to me, at least in the first 3 laps. I will catch up with him hopefully later this lap. I'm not going to carry the camera every lap. I'm only going to carry this, every 3, I think. We'll see. The diabetes has not been my friend. Again, I don't know what it is, but it just shot up high in the first lap, and it stayed up there over 400. Hopefully I can get back to a place here where the pump is doing it for me, because it was actually doing a really good job the other day in Blue Hill when I went and practiced and did 12 hours of this in Blue Hill for a day last weekend. It actually worked really well there. The pump did the work itself, and bolusing me, and I was shooting back down, but I was eating so frequently that I'd shoot down and I'd shoot back up, and I'd shoot down and shoot back up. So hopefully I can get back to that, because that was ideal. Yeah, feeling good. We're whatever, like 3 hours, 10 minutes into this thing. So let's keep at it. Oh, log's lifting. Here on our 4th lap, I was sitting hanging back behind everybody for a while, literally the entire field, talking to this thing, and I wasn't that far behind the last group, but I decided that it was time to pass. So I turned the camera on and went by them, and then one of those guys ended up following me, you know, keeping up, and you hear him leaping along behind me as we kind of cruise down this slope, and then stumble, smash. I heard him fall over behind me, and I turned around and he was splayed out all over his chest. He stood up, and he passed me and blew by. I was a little bit embarrassed. How's it going?
Good.
Good.
Go.
I'm Dan.
Yeah, Dan, Howie.
Howie, nice to meet you, Howie.
Yeah. You're filming, huh?
Yeah, why not?
Good.
Nobody else has done one of this course yet, I noticed, so
Yeah.
I thought I'd add one.
Let people see what it's like. you know?
Exactly. I wanted one before I signed up and couldn't find one. Howie, have you done many of these?
Yeah, this is my second. Last year I attempted, but then I had a knee problem, and I was heading to the Grand Canyon for a rim to rim.
Whoa.
A couple of weeks after it, I didn't want to risk that, so
Yeah, I know.
I just worked. But
Huh?
I'll be turning 70 in August, so I'm definitely the oldest
You are? Okay.
guy doing this.
Cool.
We'll see.
Congratulations. How'd that rim to rim go?
Yeah, good. You know, oh man, it's like, how brutal.
Yeah.
Like the heat. Oh my God.
You must have done it in the summer, I guess.
Yeah, I did it on June 1st. It was like over 90 by 9 a.m. Yeah, I got through it.
Yeah, okay.
I was planning to do rim to rim, sleep overnight, and then come back.
Come back.
Oh, F that. I'm taking the
Yeah.
shuttle back. So,
Totally.
but they had one seat left. So
Nice. You did it by yourself?
yeah,
Oh, wow. Cool. Oh, that's fun. That's definitely
On
one
the
I'd
bucket list.
love to try. Yeah.
yeah.
All right. 4 laps down. Feels good. All fine. Had a nice chat there. Howie. Nearby. We brought pizza over. Everybody's eating pizza. I'm not going to. But yeah, it's all going well.
Fifth lap. I started
End of 5.
lap, so there's going to be like a short one in between every run.
Oh, I got you. So it'll count as you do 25.
All right. 6 down. Holy cow, it's sweaty. Blood sugar's back under control. In fact, it's trending low, but it's fine. It's under control. It's back to where it should be. Plenty of food, plenty of fluid. I peed. I pooped again. Fourth time. I peed for the second time. And I got a look at my pee for the first time in the last lap, and it was slightly yellow, which is wild. I'm doing a whole liter each lap. But it's actually going okay. And I think, you know, starting to see it in some of the faces and some of the body movements of some of the people in front of me. You can see how they're favoring themselves, favoring things. But everybody says this weather is like amazing. It's never been this good before. So it's just very humid. It's the most humid day we've had so far that I've run in. But anyway, we're in good shape. I'm gonna go get back in line.
All right.
I wiped out. I wiped out. Yeah. Like I rolled. Oh. I would have. There's a rock. I thought that rock was very slippery.
3,
I stepped on it and grabbed a tree.
2, 1. Go Hunters!
Okay, guys.
How's it going, Hannah?
But it feels really good not to have to do all those road miles anymore.
Yeah.
I miss the trails.
Absolutely.
So much.
Me too.
I was on a treadmill and
Yep.
it was ice and cold in the morning. It was way and dark. It was way easier
Yep.
to run on the treadmill.
It was, I don't know how it was down here, but it was super icy in Boston all winter. Yeah.
But this summer, I'm doing a trail fest out in Oregon in Mount Hood. And there's a bunch of us going. And then I'm extending it and doing a road trip through Washington and going to Olympic National Park.
Super.
Yeah.
What was your name again?
Angela.
Angela. I was going to say
Yeah,
Pamela.
last
Angela.
summer I was Colorado. I went to see a show at Red Rocks, and I went up to Rocky Mountain National Park. Yeah.
Love the vibe.
Teacher, so I'm like at 4 more weeks of school, and it's all summer fun.
That's awesome. I'm really feeling pretty darn good considering, you know, this is closing in on the end of 7th. I don't see anybody in front of me. I'm sure there are people out there. I don't believe I'm in front, but I don't know. In any event, it doesn't really matter if I'm in front or not, but I do like trotting down this last hill here, and you know, it's working well. But otherwise, it's drama free. I've been talking to other people, they all seem to be doing okay. Lots and lots of people here are just like not interested in going overnight, so they're going to be stopping 12, 13, 14 hours. But I don't feel like that. I feel good right now. Heidi should be down there when I get there right now, so I'm excited for that. Hello, hello.
If anyone wants to order up ramen, let me know.
All right. Hey, you're here.
I'm here. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
2 minutes. Hi.
Madness. Join madness.
Not this year.
Less than 1 minute.
3, 2, 1.
Woo! Woo! Okay. Doing good, Dan. Yeah, first one in. Nice.
That's the end of 9. So now we're on 10. So here's the camera back. Feeling good. Heidi's here. And I think there's a bunch of people dropping out. I changed my shoes. That was after the end of last lap, previous lap. And I'm in good shape. Ready to keep going. And you know, I think a bunch of people are continuing and some people are not, and it's okay. And I feel good. I'm talking with this guy from Switzerland, Andrea, and he does beach ultras, so he's feeling good to go for 36 hours, he said. So I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, all right, here we go.
I brought this one is a new look. This one is a new look.
Lance, we miss you. We need a pacer.
We're in the middle of 10 here. In fact, we're closing on the end of 10. And just think I realized who the contenders are here. A guy named Dylan, who's gotten second a bunch of times. also known as an assist in the backyard world. He's gotten that once or twice. He got third. He's done, over 30, which I guess is what they consider to be the special club here. Over 30 hours on this course. Only 6 people, I guess, have done that. Also, Andrea, he's from Switzerland, is game for 36, he says. He's got time to do 36 in his schedule. And he's done quite a few different ultras, it sounds like, over the last few years. Been living in Los Alamos. Right now he's living in Cambridge. Just been there since January, so he's new to the area. And he's come down here to do this. So it sounds like Dylan and Andrea might be, and Dylan's little brother is here, and this is his first ever anything over 5 miles apparently. This is his longest run. And here we are at 30. He's still here, it seems like he's doing okay. So keep on keeping on.
Oh, you just tell it to shut up. Yeah. And it goes away.
What did we just finish? 11. Not feeling the greatest. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. A big rush to find the headlamp, which we finally figured out. It took a while, but we're good.
Second win time. Second win.
Right.
Bye, babe. Bye, babe. Hi, babe. Woo-hoo. Good job, Dan.
You want new coffee? We got you for your next visit. Yep. Yep.
Oh, okay.
3, 2, 1, go runners!
Thanks, Flo. Thanks, Flo. Love you.
Did you hear that comment about coffee back there? He's playing poker with us. He's telling us that he's about to drink some coffee, and therefore he's going to stay up the rest of the night, because he's ready to stay up the rest of the night. I'll tell you, at that point in the night, I was already thinking I probably should not have any more caffeine, because I'm going to stay up the rest of the night, and I'm really going to want to fall asleep. So he was messing with our heads.
All right, finishing, gosh, 13. I think this is the 13th. Right? Yeah, because it's probably 9 o'clock, because it's fully dark. I don't know that I'm going to carry this camera too much over the night, because I'm definitely nervous about tripping and dropping it. But it's been real, and I will definitely be in touch in between laps, I think. But we'll see. Woo! All right. All right. Ah. Huh?
Lots of mud right there.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, baby.
He dropped and get his phone number for me.
3, 2, 1.
Bye, guys.
Carrie,
Yeah.
you get who's Carrie?
Yep. I'll get it.
Oh, you're there. You're. And
Grab grilled cheese. Bye, babe. Look.
way to go, guys.
And how you doing, babe? Not much time. I got some Coke for you. You're not gonna have time to soak your feet and change your shoes, I don't think.
They should be in the bag. Hey guys, this is a joke. Mission accomplished. I'm gonna beat you all. Yeah.
If you can see any of this, but I just bailed 1 a.m. And so it did. I finished that lap, at least it was barely, like 3 minutes or 4 minutes to spare. And oh my god, Eddie's still here somewhere doing awesome help, which has been super great. Yeah, right now just beat. I'll have to come back to you later. I'm freaking cooked.
You're probably wondering what happened there. Right after I said that I was going to put the camera away for the night, we went back out, and it was the first lap that was really dark. And 15 minutes into that lap, the heavens opened up, and it just poured rain on us. And the trail turned to a river, and there were lakes all over it. And suddenly mud started building up in places where it hadn't been the whole race. So it just became a foreign place. After spending all of these hours going over this trail again and again, suddenly I didn't recognize any of it. This continued for about an hour. You could see on that transition it was still raining, and it was about to be done raining at that point, but the damage was done. And now I was so slow going around the course that I was starting to get back in to camp with only 3-4 minutes available. And that was nowhere near enough time to change my shoes, never mind my shirt and my socks and all the other things that I wanted to change. And what ended up happening was that I got blisters. And I got really, really terrible chafing. And those two things ended up wearing me down. And I just knew that there was no chance I was ever going to be able to change those things before my feet would just totally fall apart on me. And so I ended up bailing. I've got this 100 miler coming up in July. It's my A race for the year. And I can't be wasting time trying to recover from this race. I was worried about my shredded feet, and I was worried about the chafing, and I was worried that those were going to get in the way of me continuing to stack up the miles between now and mid-July. So I decided it was time to pack it in. So 6 of us started my final lap, 5 of us completed that lap, and only 2 went on to begin the next lap. Dylan and Andrea. They did one more lap together, and then they started another lap. This would have been the 19th lap. And Dylan fell back, and then Dylan turned around and went back to the start, and Andrea kept going. What Andrea didn't know until he crossed the line was that he won by crossing the line on that lap. He didn't have to go any further to win. So, good job, Andrea. Well done. You stuck it out, and your poker games worked, and you beat us all, and well done. I just want to say I'm so grateful for Heidi coming down and helping me with the second half of that race. Made it so much more possible than it would have been without her. And it was delightful to have her smiling face at the end of one of those laps that you could see there as well. Finally, I just want to say that I think that the magic of the Backyard Ultra turns out to be the social aspect of it. I knew everyone's name and story by the end of that race, and I don't think that's the way it is with most ultras, because there's a solitude element to it. People just spread out over the course of a long race like that. You can see that there's not many people who run the race, and by that long period of time that goes by, people are just separated by great distances. And that's not the way it is by the nature of the Backyard Ultra. So you get to know everybody all the way along, and it's so much fun. So I hope you enjoyed this video and that you come back again soon.